Okay, it is 9 a.m. Welcome to Transfer Business and News with Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana, Nana Poku-Hitzfield. It's a lovely Wednesday morning. I've dedicated this show to look at signings that Manchester United need this summer. At least we need 3 signings at least, because Manchester United have been on a losing streak. We lost in the game against Brighton at the Amex Stadium, and we lost against West Ham last Sunday. Now, for the first time in a very long period, I think since September, Manchester United have a week without playing games. And I know we've been playing so much games, and that is not an excuse. But then, what we saw against West Ham, we saw another blunder from David De Gea. And as I said today, we will be looking at 3 important areas that Manchester United need to focus on this summer. But of course, we need new owners in order to do these things. Now, let me give you a scenario. Imagine going to a work. Imagine that you are going to your work this morning, and as you went, your boss is moody, he is angry. Automatically, your mood to work, irrespective of how happy you were going to work, will be downmooded a bit, because the energy around that place won't be what I think the 92 Foundation, headed by Sheikh Jassim, will do for Manchester United. We need to invest in the squad. Anthony Martial needs to be gone. Of course, Valdvegas needs to be gone, irrespective of the fact that I love Fred. If I put Fred and Paulinho, Fred and Declan Rice, who would you choose? Now, in the game against West Ham, the best midfielder on the day was Declan Rice. And I think Eric Ten Hag might have seen enough to say, if we have ambitious owners, Declan Rice should be playing at Old Trafford next season. He loves to play at Old Trafford. He has said it himself so many times that the stadium he loves to play in is at Old Trafford. Put Declan Rice next to Casemiro. Put Bruno Fernandes as a number 10, and don't put Valdvegas as a number 10 anymore. We will do better if we revamp our midfield. And as I was saying earlier, the over-reliance on Casemiro is evident for everybody to see. Now, our midfield is made up of Scott McTominay, Christian Eriksen, Fred, Donny van de Beek. Donny van de Beek is another player that, irrespective of, Donny van de Beek needs to be sold this summer. He needs to be sold this summer. We've given him 4 years to prove he is worth playing for Manchester United. I think Marcel Sabitzer is even doing, or have Southampton on a free transfer. We can get Yuri Tillemans on a free transfer if the funds are not enough. So this summer, we need to go ruthless. We need to be ruthless in order to achieve where we Manchester United fans, we want the club to be, because it is about time. I miss Manchester United being even in the semi-finals of the Champions League. I miss Manchester United going into the last 5 games of the season in title contention. It has been a while. We've been spoiled. That is our problem as Manchester United fans. We've been spoiled at winning the Premier League back-to-back 3 times, twice. Nobody has done it, right? And, oh man. It is about time Manchester United get back to where we know or think Manchester United can be, man. Let me do my hair properly, crap. Charlie, Manchester United, it's about time. It's about time. We need to be back out there, because when I look at yesterday's game when Real Madrid was playing City, and I look at the Santiago Bernabeu, and I look at the facilities in the new stadium, and I'm like, this was Manchester United years ago. We having the best facilities out there. But now, as I said, the washrooms at Old Trafford is clogged with urine and, oh man. So Moses Caicedo of Brighton, Joao Palhinha of Fulham, and Declan Rice are midfielders who know the Premier League, have been playing the Premier League. And if we are looking to revamp our midfield, these players have started backing them. And they, of course, let's sell Fred. Let's sell Donny van de Beek. Bring in Paulinho, Declan Rice, and see how the midfield will transform overnight. My name is Poku-Hitzfield. It's been a pleasure having you. Let us talk about David De Gea and let me end the show. You know, I have so many things to do, but always, of course, I want to be with Manchester United fans in Ghana, Manchester United fans in Africa. I want Reunited Live to be like a family. You know, the Reunited Live logo has red, white, and black. And all it means is whether you are a white person or you are a black person, we all bleed red for Manchester United. And I hope that the community will keep growing and growing and growing. And I have so many shows that we want to bring, like the Reunited Shock Prize show, where initially I wanted 3 lucky fans across Africa to come along with us to Old Trafford. But now the dream is becoming much bigger, and I want to choose 9. Did you hear me what I said? I said 9 lucky Manchester United fans. And I'm putting in the work, I'm putting in everything so that I make that possible for the African to be able to visit Old Trafford and watch Manchester United play live. Maybe we can get letters out there and probably meet most of the players. Would you like it? Share, like my live right now. And you know, now let me read a few messages. Red says, Radcliffe Yabua, Charlie. Ghana for the Munim Casa, yay! Oh, Yabua pa. Okay. Okay, let me talk about David De Gea. And David De Gea is an emotional entity at Manchester United. When I talk about emotional entity, because of what he has done for the club, it is difficult to have an argument without feeling sentimental or emotional about De Gea. Now, in the game against West Ham, another blunder from David De Gea. And the blunders have been schoolboy blunders. Schoolboy blunders. And not just the blunders. It is about his physique when we are defending against corners. It is about his distribution in Eric Ten Hag's system. Now, somebody told me this morning that he has accepted a new contract. I don't mind David De Gea being at Manchester United. As a matter of fact, he is now our all-time appearance, blah, blah, for Manchester United, overtaking Alex Stephanie at 541 appearances. 541 appearances for Manchester United. He has the most clean sheets for Manchester United. But then when you look at the modern game and you look at De Gea, you realize there is a big difference. De Gea is stuck in the past, and other goalkeepers are doing much more for their teams. De Gea is not good at saving penalties. He's not good with his feet. He is not good at defending corner kicks. That is why when we are playing against other teams, when there is a corner against Manchester United, all you realize is the opposition will stand in front of De Gea in the post, and they will put the corner on top of the goalkeeper. It has happened so many times, and we've conceded so many goals. His physique is even, De Gea has been a great servant for Manchester United. He's been a legend, and he will be a legend for Manchester United. But we need something different going forward. And I feel somebody like Emiliano Martinez of Aston Villa, for instance, good with his distribution. He is good saving penalties. He is good commanding his area. When there's a corner kick, he is physically strong enough to come out and catch the ball in the air, just like Sergio Romero used to do for Manchester United. It is by no coincidence that Manchester United won the Europa League with De Gea not playing a single minute from it in 2017. Sergio Romero played the entirety of the campaign and we won it, right? Then you think about the fact that against Sevilla under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, everybody scored his penalty. De Gea missed his penalty and couldn't save any penalty. Then you look at his distribution. So there are so many deficiencies in David De Gea, and we need to be factual. The facts are right in front of us. Even this season, we know David De Gea to be a shot stopper, but yet when you look at the stats, he is in the bottom four for expected goals. I don't know what the XG, I've forgotten. Also, but then you look at on top of the table and he is leading the clean sheet in the Premier League. Then you think, if we have somebody like Yassine Bono in front of Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane, how many clean sheets can Manchester United have? Because De Gea is making the errors, he is not saving more shots, and yet he has the most clean sheets. So that makes you think how important Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez has been this season for Manchester United. I've given you names. You can Diogo Costa of Porto, for instance, is another goalkeeper we can throw into the mix. Emiliano Martinez, a World Cup winner, can be good at Manchester United. He can do something better at Manchester United than what De Gea is doing, man. So Yassine Bono, Emiliano Martinez, Diogo Costa are goalkeepers we should be looking at. And of course, Reverend Eric. Unfortunately, I'm ending the show very soon. Oh, sorry. Catch me. Today is Wednesday, right? Friday, I'm writing a red letter to the King of England, King Charles III, man. Friday is about Ghana and Africa. We need to have a discussion about Ghana and Africa. You know, the King of England was coronated recently, and I have things to tell him. So catch me this Friday on Uncensored Friday. Let's talk about Africa. Let's talk about Ghana. Let's talk about Pan-Africanism and how to move our continent, Africa, to the next stage. We need to leave a lasting legacy for our children in Africa. It is about time. This is our time. The same way we blame our fathers for things that are happening in Africa now, if we don't do anything about it, that is how our grandchildren will blame you and I. So on Friday, tune in to Uncensored Friday. Let me write a red letter to the King of England. And then I think some of the heat will get to my own king, Otunfo Osei-Tutu II. Man, it will be a pulsating show on Friday. And I hope you can tune in. So I'm done with the show. I've been here for like 28 minutes. It's been a pleasure having you guys, as always, on the show. 3 key areas Manchester United need to solve this summer is the striking department, the midfield, and the goalkeeping situation. Of course, Dean Henderson has burnt his bridges at Manchester United. He shouldn't play for Manchester United again because of he's too arrogant. I don't like that guy, man. And after he left Manchester United to go to Nottingham Forest, he was like, he didn't want to speak with Erik ten Hag because he knew Erik ten Hag would convince him to stay at Manchester United. I was like, look at this guy. How arrogant and cocky are you? What have you done for Manchester United, man? Dean Henderson. And I want him gone out of the club. But we can look at somebody like Yassine Bono, the Moroccan, being the first African Moroccan, being the first African goalkeeper to play in the semi-finals of the World Cup. And he plays for Sevilla, the same Sevilla that knocked us out of the Europa League again. So Yassine Bono, Emiliano Martinez, they have the height. They are good with their feet. They can defend corners properly. And so many other things that comes along with having somebody else as our number one at Manchester United. So, as I said, it's been a pleasure having you Do you want Sheikh Jassim or Sir Jim Ratcliffe? Let me know in the comment section below. The full video will be on YouTube. Please go to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have less than 300 subscribers, man. Less than 300 subscribers on YouTube. Reunited Live, search. You will see videos, old videos. Probably you will see the video of JD Sancho and Jack Grealish I spoke about over 3 years ago. It is there. Go and subscribe to the YouTube channel and help it grow. If you are watching on TikTok, I'll put around 10 minutes of this show on TikTok, and the full show will be on what's the name? YouTube. It will be on Reunited Live on Facebook as well. So search as Reunited Live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. It's been a pleasure having you. My name is Nana Poku-Hitzfield, the Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana. We've lost the last 2 games and I'm not feeling happy. What about you guys? Let me leave you with power. Let me leave you with abundance. Let me leave you with God's grace. See you same time next week. Of course, every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday, 9 a.m. I am live. Mondays and Fridays, we talk about Manchester United and football and probably music, And on Fridays, we focus on Ghana. We focus on Africa. We focus on African unity. My name is Nana Poku-Hitzfield. As I told you earlier, I'm leaving you with grace, power, and abundance. Chi, chi, cha. Bye-bye.